Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a strange and surprisingly dark little story from the Brothers Grimm. It's called The Louse and the Flea, and it's a perfect example of how a tiny incident can spiral into total chaos. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Once upon a time, a little louse and a little flea were the best of friends. They lived together in a cozy little house and decided one day to brew some beer. They found an empty eggshell, which was the perfect size for their tiny brewery. As they were busy at work, a terrible accident happened. The little louse, leaning too far over the eggshell, slipped and fell right into the boiling beer. She was burnt instantly. Seeing her friend perish, the little flea was overcome with grief and began to scream and cry uncontrollably. Her wails were so loud that the door to their little room heard her. The door creaked open and asked, "Little flea, why are you screaming so loudly?" The flea sobbed, "Because the little louse has burnt herself." Hearing this tragic news, the little door began to creak and groan in sorrow. A little broom standing in the corner noticed the door's distress. "Why are you creaking, little door?" asked the broom. The door replied, "Have I not reason to creak? The little louse has burnt herself, and the little flea is weeping." Upon hearing this, the little broom was filled with a frantic energy and began to sweep the floor wildly, back and forth, back and forth. Just then, a little cart rolled by the house. It saw the broom sweeping like mad and called out, "Why are you sweeping so frantically, little broom?" The broom, without stopping, answered, "Have I not reason to sweep? The little louse has burnt herself. The little flea is weeping." "Then I will run," and it started to race down the path, its wheels turning wildly. The cart sped past a pile of ashes by the side of the road. The ash heap, stirred by the rushing wind, called out, "Why are you running so fast, little cart?" The cart shouted back, "Have I not reason to run? The little louse has burnt herself. The little flea is weeping. The little door is creaking, and the little broom is sweeping." The ash heap trembled and said, "Then I will burn furiously." And in an instant it burst into bright, hot flames. A small tree standing near the ash heap felt the intense heat and asked Ash Heap, "Why are you burning so fiercely?" The flames roared, "Have I not reason to burn? The little louse has burnt herself. The little flea is weeping. The little door is creaking." Hearing this, the little tree cried, "Then I will shake myself." It began to tremble and shake so violently that all its leaves rained down to the ground. At that moment, a young girl came along with a pitcher to get water from a nearby spring. She saw the bare tree shaking and asked, "Little tree, why are you shaking yourself?" The tree rustled its naked branches and said, "Have I not reason to shake?" The little louse has burnt herself. The little flea is weeping. The little door is creaking. The little broom is sweeping. The little cart is running. And the little ash heap is burning. The girl was so distraught by this litany of woe that she exclaimed, "Then I will break my little water pitcher." And she threw her clay pitcher to the ground, shattering it into 100 pieces. The little spring, from which the water flowed, gurgled and asked, "Girl, why did you break your water jug?" The girl, wiping away tears, replied, "Have I not reason to break it? The little louse has burnt herself. The little flea is weeping. The door is creaking. The broom is sweeping. The cart is running. The ash heap is burning. And the tree is shaking." The spring listened to the whole story and then said, "Oh, ho, then I will begin to flow." And with that, the spring began to pour out water, not in a gentle stream, but in a violent, unstoppable flood. The water rushed everywhere, and in its powerful current, everything was drowned. The girl, the tree, the ash heap, the cart, the broom, the door, the flea, and the lousel of them all together were washed away. And that's the end. It's a powerful, if grim, reminder of how interconnected things are, and how one small tragedy can create a ripple effect of destruction. It's a very unusual fairy tale, isn't it? What do you think it means? Let me know your interpretations in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy these deep dives into classic tales, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.